Good Vibes Goddess Tarot. So today we're going to do a collective, general love reading pretty much. See what's happening in your love life, what's changing, if something needs to change, that kind of thing. And I'm going to explain what I'm using the cards for as I go. I already have them pulled out. But if you have headphones in, I'm going to cleanse the space, cleanse the energies. You might want to turn them down. Oh, you're going to see like smoke like from randomly. It's sage. It's her. Okay. So, I'm going to start with these. Let's see this one. Okay. So, we have look after yourself look after yourself but avoid vanity. Like, there's a way of like having self-confidence without being like arrogant or being vain and stuff like that, thinking that everything is about you and self-centered. Then we have put yourself first. Right? It's you standing up for yourself and having self-confidence and setting boundaries, but you still being, respectful and cordial towards people. You're not being, mean because you feel like nobody can beat you, nobody can like compare to you and stuff like that. Where, because that's the vanity, that's just arrogance and being all egotistical and stuff like that. Then we have wolf in sheep clothing, because somebody to surround you, that's what they're trying to do. But in all honesty, they're just trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to keep up appearances for absolutely no reason. But if you thinking there's no appearance to keep up, they're trying to make an appearance to keep. While knowing that they can't even keep up that appearance to themselves. Yeah, scatterbrain. They're just like, because that don't make any sense. They trying to keep up with the Joneses, and there's no appearance to keep up, they're trying to make an appearance to keep up, but then they can't keep it up themselves. So whereas easily for you to do it with no problem, or whoever else is around y'all, it's easy for y'all to do it with no problem, but this person can't do it like that. But yet they're trying to make it a standard and make it a must. So it's just like, but then be upset that it's so easily for y'all and not don't come easy to them. It's very scattered and all over the place and delusional and stupid. And then we have talking behind your back. Yeah. That's the scatterbrain shit. Like, they try to pretty much make the rule. You following the rules of like within. You either following the rules, completing it, or surpassing it, and they're mad about it and want to talk behind your back, and it's just like, I'm doing what you asked, like that kind of thing. But yeah, you still mad. It made no sense. But a song that pretty much kept popping in my head all day is Your Heart by Jonah and J. Cole, where he said, I broke your heart, huh? But in with the song, how he's saying it and how I was envisioning it was completely different. So in the song, he's pretty much saying, like, I broke your heart, huh? Like, you should have known, like, I was a dog from a start, huh? Like, you should have trusted yourself. You should have did that. Like, this kind of stuff. Then your heart would be broken right now. But how I was visioning it and picturing it is this person know that they broke your heart, but seem to like find it funny. That you either now that you know that they like everything's coming, they getting found out and stuff like that. They find it like funny because they know the reaction that you're gonna give is it's understandable, but they know they can't handle it and defend themselves. That kind of thing. So we have stab in the back, heartbroken. See, broke your heart, huh? Do we have pain, separation, deception, shocking attack? And then we have both receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. So this person probably gonna stab you in the back, like what I was saying with the visioning. Either stab you in the back or try to stab you in the back. You find out, right? And now, like y'all are like confronting each other, or y'all in the same room, and they laughing about it like, "I broke your heart, huh?" Like that kind of thing. Like where in the song he's like, "Damn, like I really hurt you, and I really fuck with you." They find it funny. It's like it's all fun and games, but then later on they're gonna be like, "Damn, like that's the closure issues. Like you already moved on, like got what you needed out of the situation, and to pretty much close the situation and move on with no problem, right? With the processing and stuff like that, you just was like, alright, it is what it is, and you let it go. Where this person, like later on, they will realize that what they did to you was unwarranted and unnecessary, uncalled for, and unprovoked. And you were the only real friend or only person that actually loved them and gave them real, honest, true, genuine love. So playing you, they pretty much played themselves. And yeah, now they're gonna try to come back in. They can't come back in. So it's hard for them to let you go. That's the closure issue. Because they feel like they need closure, but it's like, what you need closure on? You did it. You know what you did. And then when you needed closure to move on, they never wanted to give you that. They wanted to sit here and play games, talk shit, confuse you, tell you a whole bunch of lies so your brain get all scattered and confused and mixed up. And you just like, whatever. You process it, was like, alright, I'm gonna move on. It makes no sense for us to talk. We get nothing out of being near each other, being around each other. Then we have the golden mirror, or self-absorbed, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. Yeah, that's what the look after yourself, but avoid the vanity. Like avoid being self-absorbed and becoming narcissistic. Because one thing about a narcissist, they will definitely be that wolf in sheep clothing. But then they don't realize they always get found out. Listen to the whole story. The wolf gets found out. The wolf is killed first. The first to go. So it's just like all these one-sided relationships that cause you nothing but confusion, pain, heartache, sabotaging you, stabbing you in the back, breaking your heart, causing your boat, causing you to not be able to move on and move forward. You shouldn't let them go, and because these people aren't worth fighting for, or worth protecting, or worth keeping around. And we have passion, intense chemistry, like each other equally, and having fun. So if you thought y'all was in a relationship, y'all was not in a relationship. Y'all just having fun. But is why they do certain things. And you might feel a certain way because you think they're in a relationship, but they're not in a relationship. But then they don't realize like how they're treating you right now or whatever they did, how that affects them from ever getting or having a relationship with you. Or even a friendship. They showed their ass and they didn't think about that at the time. But now that you're moving on, they're gonna try to rush back in and try to fix it and or mend it. And if they can't fix it and y'all become like friends again, they're gonna continue talking shit behind your back. Yeah, we have rose, a sword and a rose with truth, clarity, reevaluation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So, like I said, either they're going to stab you in the back or they're going to try to stab you in the back, or they did. And it's like the fact that you know the truth, now they're going to try to love bomb and be like, oh, they love you, don't leave, da 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 da. Y'all want the same thing when that was never the actual truth. Yeah. We have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. They're going to feed you a fantasy and tell you something very happy, that y'all want the same things. Y'all can enjoy the same things. Y'all just have to work together and this, that, and the third. But it's really, they want you to put all the work in. They don't really see like there's anything wrong with them. With that golden mirror being there. Yeah. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. And gaslighting is one of the tactics that narcissists tend to use, and we do have that here. So, like I said before, they will just tell you a whole bunch of lies. Gaslighting is also, they will try to turn and flip things on you to make you seem like, let's say you're wearing a shirt right now, right? And I'm telling you that you're not wearing a shirt. And you're just like, what are you talking about? Yes, I am. I'm just like, no, you're not. You're wearing a dress. You're just like, no, I'm wearing a shirt. And I kept going and going until you admit and understand that. Not even admit, but you just simply say, you know what? It is a dress. I am wearing a dress. That's gaslighting, pretty much. It's still manipulation. Still a lie. But it was a different kind of thing. So you, at some point in time, you won't rely on your own thoughts. You start relying on what I say and that kind of thing. So that's why it's all still self-absorbed. And it's all a lie. See through their tactics. That's also why the reevaluate is here. You might need to spend some time alone with the solidarity. Then we have palm trees, stability, security, growth, endurance, and flexibility. And then we have a girl with a snake seat. Yes, with an empath and narcissist. And being charmed or used, enabled, boundaries. You need to set some boundaries. Or the fact that you start setting boundaries, this narcissist might get upset and be mad because they can no longer use you or charm you to get what they want. But with this stalking and watching and stuff like that, even if you're not with them or you're no longer with them, let's say you separated and y'all broke up and stuff like that, the fact, and you're moving on, if you're single by yourself, you're just happy by yourself, they will still get mad. Because it's like, how dare you be? They want you to be miserable without them. as like they're some God's gift to Earth. They have God complexes, right? And it's not valid at all. They lack accountability. They just have all sorts of things wrong. And it's just like, well, I don't understand. But yet they want you to worship them as if they're some God. I don't understand. Don't understand. Don't want to understand. I don't really care. But that's why they want to, the gaslighting and stuff like that, for the enabling. You pretty much, at some point in time, you just start coming to them on your own, right? So they condition you, and then as like you just fall into the conditioning. So if you leave this narcissist, you gotta uncondition yourself. Okay, uncondition yourself, because how they want you to see the world is not how the world actually is. Also, narcissists are also like empaths, but they consider to be like a dark empath, which is why they be able to manipulate and change the whole snake kind of thing. They just said they're, what pops in my head is an octopus, because octopus, they can like shrink and fit into any places that they need to go into, and they can also, some of them could change colors, so, and also bury themselves and all those kind of things. So you use a snake, octopus, whatever. Well, octopus make more sense because they can suck onto you and they latch onto you. Yeah. Yeah. Because a narcissist will go after people that they see. How do I put this? Okay. They will go after people that a lot of people like, right? A lot of people get along with. And try to, or you could be like very pretty and stuff like that, and then they try to eat at your confidence and bring it down. And so you look to them to determine your value and how much you're worth and what you should do and all this other stuff. And to make you think like they know, or they know what's best for you, and they want to do what's best for you, but they don't know what the fuck to do for you because they're not you, for one. And two, they didn't even care to get to know you to figure out what the fuck you actually do want to do. And if you sit down and talk to them, half of them don't know what the fuck they want to do with their own goddamn life. So how they gonna help you? It's the blind leading the blind, okay? And yeah, just save yourself. Don't do it. Just don't do it. See the snake. We were just talking about him. We have competition, envy, enemy, clever, mischievous, malicious. Either way. Looking over your shoulder the other way. Yeah, so you're trying to move on from this narcissistic pandemic. Narcissist connection that you have going on here, and this snake who just won't let go. Like I said, like an octopus. You gotta knock him out to release for the octopus to let go. I don't know about a snake. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with snakes. It's just not me. I don't do that. Yes. Okay. So we have a player. If the light will just, cooperate. There we go. Player. I'm gonna go with the snake being the player. Either way, the wolf and snake falls. Yeah. That's why they want to gaslight you. That's why if you don't remember certain things or your thoughts all over the place, because of this person. They try to mentally manipulate you. Technically, gaslighting can be formed as a conceit. Can be seen as a form as, there we go, mental abuse, because they literally know what they literally trying to lie. Then we have I don't know how to feel. Also, if you did live with this narcissist and your emotions were tied to each other, you'd have your own feelings. Of course, you might not know how to feel because you were so, codependent on this other person's feelings. With that self-absorbed, they wanted your life to evolve around them and what they want and what they need and how they're feeling. But narcissist is pretty much, it's like a 3-year-old, how I see it. No, because they 4 or 5, like they can talk and stuff like that, but when it's time to communicate and actually talk and use their words, they don't know how to do that. So yeah, children is what narcissists are. Then we have, hold on. Oh, Blame It On Me by Rod Wave, where he says, it ain't a loss, it's just a lesson, a story, and a tell. Yeah, like I said, with this clarity and this truth, you just like, alright, like it is what it is, and you moved on, and it's like now they trying to stop you from moving on because now all of a sudden they see your worth. But the thing is, this narcissist knew your worth the whole fucking time. They knew it the whole fucking time, which is why they try to bring it down and degrade you, make it feel less than. Like, don't fall for the trick. Don't fall for the trick. They're not sorry. They know what they was doing the whole fucking time. They will not, like I just said, they will not go after like people that is. If you're beneath them, they won't go after you. It makes no sense. They go after people above them and try to bring them down. Then we have You're Not Invisible, They Are. See, what did I say? Thank you. And there's multiple narcissists out there. You can have a narcissist in your family. If you have a narcissist in a family, or like a parent and stuff like that, you might be drawn to or end up in a lot of narcissistic relationships because you don't really see a problem with it or see how damaging it is because of a parent that you had. Yeah. But that pretty much solidified the fact that you're being charmed and or used and enabled. And then we have From Where Thou Art, Why Should I Haste My 3? That's Shakespeare. Oh. With this watching and stalking, they're trying to find out where you are. So they can they can hurry up and go there. They can rush in and go there before you move on. Or find out the truth. Then we have exercise. That could be many different things. Okay. You might need to exercise some boundaries. Simply just actually exercise in general, like workout. To get back in touch with yourself and your body. Or let's say that they was always making fun of your body or making fun of your size and stuff like that. Don't do a revenge body or a get back body. Just simply, are you okay with the size that you are? If it's yes, then just Do exercises to continue to have that body shape. If it's no, then do exercises to get the body shape that you want. Or you could simply be doing yoga. That's help you with flexibility. Boxing, that helps with releasing stress. I don't this you can run. I don't know. You can try to be careful where you're running at, but you know, you can do whatever you decide you want to do. I don't know. Exercise can be a lot of things. Like it could be a lot of things. Then we have forget about the past. Yeah, leave this person in the past where they belong, because they do not belong in your future. Do not bring them with you. Leave them there. Thank you. just leave them and put this over here. Put the bow. Like leave them and just move on to the next level. And then we have I'll put you through that fucking wall. Oh, that's from F is for Family. The father would threaten his kids with it. Anytime like they they get out of hand and get out of line. Yeah, that's probably why it says the exercise. Because there might be some people that might try you. And when the time comes, or if the time calls, you got to be able to defend yourself and protect yourself. Those boundaries. I'm not saying to go out there just be out here punching and attacking people. Don't do that. Don't do that. But self-defense is a real thing. Like that kind of thing. Not saying to antagonize and provoke people for them to hit you and then be like, it's self-defense. Don't do that either. Because that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Especially with the amount of people that's recording. Like, no, that's not going to work. They're going to be like, you provoked that person. You're in the wrong. Okay, so I don't see any more. That's pretty much showing. So I'm going to go to the tarot that's at the top. So this is pretty much what they wanted you to know, and then I'm going to have the bottom of it. So pretty much what was going on behind the scenes, or like the full scope of everything, right? So we're going to start off with the romance, and then we're going to go into the wild unknown tarot. There's going to be like the things that we didn't know, or the intentions that they had that they wasn't going to say, even if they did tell you the truth, like lies or omission kind of things. And then we're going to use, I forgot something medley deck to pretty much show like how were they acting, if y'all was together, if y'all were around each other, how would they act, and stuff like that. So let's see. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna need to defend yourself to have that stability. That's why it's you may have to put somebody through the fucking wall and be like, yeah, no, like stand your ground. Wait. Because the stand your ground and the stab in the back and then putting people, like, don't do that, okay? Like, you might have to, because the Seven of Wands is all about defending yourself, having a high ground, and stuff like that, protecting yourself. Right? We also have protection here. And it's like you want the stability, so you're protecting your stability and everything that you're trying to grow. And also have security. See, still protection. Like you're not allowing this person. That's why with the let go of the past and forget the past and stuff like that. You're not allowing this person to even come back and sabotage it or fuck it up in any way, shape, or form. Because you're now seeing this person as an enemy. And know that you gotta watch and look over your shoulder with this person, because the Seven of Wands, right before that was the Six of Wands, and that's when he's like coming in on his horse and stuff like that. And the Six of Wands is also a victory after a very long battle. So it's like right after you fought this one battle, boom, that's the stab in the back. You fighting this whole other battle that you didn't really see coming by somebody that you thought was um sent here to love you. I don't know why it sent. That's alarming. But it was but you thought it was somebody that was gonna love you and take care of you and protect you and stuff like that. When it's all actuality, this person was competing with you and the enemy, and was lying to you, try to confuse you so you don't see what they were doing. It's like Julius Caesar and Brutus. Mhm. They was your Brutus. Yeah. But they didn't want you to see it coming. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So you set those boundaries, you become more stable and grounded. And it might have been hard at first, but once you got that going, you kept that. Things started gaining momentum and gaining speed, and you kept it going. With that endurance and stuff like that. Also, exercise will help with that. You know what I'm saying? And your stamina. It helps with a lot of things. Exercise is great. And things are starting to balance out and stable out with that Ace of Pentacles being here, because the Ace of Pentacles is a very slow energy, and it's supposed to be a very solid, stable offer. But what I would say, any offer coming from this person, I won't take it. I won't take it. I won't take a gift. No nothing. Don't take nothing from this person. Just continue going about your business and going on your way. Get in your boat. Leave that thing. Leave that person in the past, and continue moving on and moving forward. Because nothing good or beneficial is gonna come out of this connection. There's no love, it's all passion, and it's all just fun and games. And we literally have a player. Right? Three of Swords. It's a harsh, brutal truth, but it is what it is. With the heartbreak and stuff like that, you probably didn't realize, you probably didn't know. But also, like I said, if you take the offer from this person, it will lead to a heartbreak. Don't do that. Don't take nothing. Don't just leave. Y'all don't need to be friends. Nothing's gonna change. They did not change. They're not gonna change. They don't see the need to change. They don't really think they're the problem. You continue to go on your boat and move on to paradise. They see you moving on to paradise, and they want to come in and sabotage you. And now they want to, oh, I need closure. Let's gain closure. Let's talk about this. Let's try to move on and get to common waters. And it's gonna do nothing but open a wound that you already healed. When you needed the closure, they didn't want to give you the closure, so you healed it on your own. You did the best that you could to heal it on your own. Now you're moving on, now you're happy, and now they want to come in and sabotage it because they're not happy. A lot of you, they want you back, but they won't actually put the work in to get you back. Because like I just said, they don't feel like they're the problem. Right? The world. Now they want to come in, tell you the truth, want to be honest with you, so you don't close out that cycle. Because then you start thinking about them and boo-hooing and talking about them and doing all this kind of things and stuff like that. And even if they're not around you, they like to know that they are still affecting your life in a negative way. Well, to you it's a negative way. To them, they still have a hold on you or some shit like that. I don't know. Okay. okay? I don't know. I don't want to know how narcissists think. I don't really care. Like, I don't care. Yeah, so we got, see, the Queen of Swords. Like, you're standing in your discernment and your power, and they see that you're happy and about to move on to something better. Right? You're defending yourself, seeing through the lies, seeing through the illusions, and moving past them, moving on without them, or about to accomplish something and achieve something without them, and now they're trying to come back in so they can charm you to later on be able to use you. And but that's watching and stalking. They been there the whole fucking time. That's why I say, like, if they wanted closure, they could have gave you the closure, but they never did. They held on to it. Also, what I'm getting at, when you go like this, it's like, so whenever this cycle is about to like close, or you was about to move on, or you start something new, they will, because this is like a duel and stuff like that, they will rush in and end that relationship with that person. Well, end your relationship with that person. So you can just be sad and alone and cold and closed off by yourself. But the thing with the Queen of Swords, she's not actually cold. She speaks the truth, and like the Three of Swords, like the truth can hurt from time to time, but the truth is the truth, and it also need to be said and need to be heard. And if there's no nice way of saying it, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Not say it? Like, that kind of thing. Like, it's just like that. Let's just like, but they wanted you to feel horrible for speaking the truth and living in your truth and being honorable and being loving and kind and all this other stuff. They wanted you to feel like something was wrong with you, so you start lying like everybody else. You're trying to cut corners like everybody else, or simply feel like you need to isolate and be by yourself for the rest of your life because no one will understand you and no one will love you. But that's not the case. Far fucking from it. Oh, but back to what I was trying to say, like the Queen of Swords, she's not this cold, mean person. She actually is very loving and very caring. But when it comes down to it, don't lie to her. She wants the truth because she's also very smart and intelligent. So it's just like, don't play with her intelligence. Don't insult her intelligence, that kind of thing. Oh, so then we're gonna look at the full, like behind the scenes thing, right? So we have the Four of Cups. Six of Wands. This one about the Six of Wands. Okay. I got something to say, but hold on. We got the Ten of Wands. Yeah! Okay. So, remember when I was saying, like, in the Six of Wands, is a victory after a very long battle, right? And in the Four of Cups, you know, like, the person's normally just focusing on what's happening, like, right there, like, the Three Cups in front of them, like, they don't see the cups come, like, the help coming in from Spirit and stuff like that. Or, yeah, the help coming in from Spirit, or pretty much, because they're so busy in, like, tunnel vision on what's happening in front of them, right? And that's the burden that this person, like, you're so stressed out and focused on what's happening in front of you that they see like, they feel like they have an opening, feeling where that's how you won't see it coming. Because you're so stressed out, overworked, tired, drained, from the fight that you just fought. Whatever battle that is. Whatever argument. It could have been an argument. It could have been whatever the fuck. But they will try to use all that to their advantage. To pretty much sidetrack you, but then make it seem like it was an accident when it was all planned. Even if, like, say, like, you forgot what the hell Julius Caesar was doing before, but let's say, like, you some of your person, they're very impulsive, so they might try to rush something before the time it was supposed to happen. It might not work out. Either way, whatever they're trying to do and try to plan is not gonna work out. Even if it does, it's not gonna work out the way that they planned. And that just give you further reasons to close the cycle. So, yeah, 10 of Swords. They were looking, that was their opening to pretty much sabotage you and attack you. Because the 10 of Swords is all about a surprise attack and being stabbed in the back. Also Left for Dead, but yeah. They want you to have this tunnel vision, be so focused on what's going on in front of you that you don't realize what's going on. You don't pay attention to your surroundings. Yeah, foolish. Make a foolish, impulsive decision. Make a innocent, like, naive move and stuff like that. To pretty much distract you. Then we have the 8 of Cups. Because also, like, you walk away and stuff like that, but this is pretty much, like I said before, it's like a turning point where you defend yourself, you protect yourself, and things continue to move forward for you, but the harsh reality is that you see this person for who they are, and you end up walking away from them and closing out the cycle. So either way, it doesn't go the way this person thought it was going to go. Then we have the 5 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Yeah. They wanted you to be left out in the cold when they're the ones that end up being left out in the cold. Or y'all both left out in the damn cold in separate situations. You moved on and moved forward, and they stuck trying to figure out how to get back in to give you this Ace of Cups so you can have this new beginning to create, or like make it seem like it's love when it's really just passion. So they want to come in from out the cold, but then they the ones that really put themselves out there with the fuck shit that they did, the foolish things that they did. But they thought it was all going to play out in their favor, because also in the 5 of Pentacles you see it's two people, but it's like also being led astray. Like I said over here, like this person wanted to be the one in control and wanted to, like, you follow them and you do what they say, but they don't know what they're doing. They would have led you outside into the cold where you're both freezing, struggling, and they would have blamed you for it when it was never your fault, because they're the ones that want to be in control. They want to be in the one in the power seat, so they're the one that did it. But then they're gonna try to make it seem like it's your fault. Well, like, oh, if he was better at this, then it would have happened. If he was better at that, then that would have happened. It was like, no, it would never happen because it wasn't meant to happen. Then even if it's like the same job and you're more qualified for it, they might play a brave face like they're okay with it when they're actually not. If you make more than them, they're not okay with it. It's a whole like ego and pride kind of thing. Then the Two of Swords. Because Two of Swords is all about a difficult decision to make. But also, because the source is going to the heart, and the heart's all tied up. Like I said over here, they wanted you to be closed off to love. Like I said, they did all this, and you're able to survive and move on. But you leave love out in the cold. You just forget about it. You close yourself off to it completely. You stop believing it. You don't think love is out there. You don't think you deserve love or anything like that. That's what this person wanted. They wanted you to be stressed out, burdened, boo-hooing, always working, planting seeds and nothing grows. Always looking for love in all the wrong places, this kind of thing. King of Cups. Who? Somebody that's supposed to be all loving. It's fucking foolish. Then we have do something good for someone. Not this King of Cups, because that's foolish. Walk away from this person. Right now. Take a leap of faith and walk away from this person. We have it's time to let go of the past and move on. Yeah, leave this man in the past. Leave that Homo sapien alone. Okay? Leave that Homo sapien. Then we have finding out the truth crushed me. Yeah. The truth that they knew the whole time. They planned this. They rushed into doing it. Yeah. And a living situationship. I don't know where that goes. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, they could probably go over here because with the Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold and stuff like that. But some of y'all, your person wanted y'all to be homeless, and or they going to work and try to get you in a point to where you're homeless so you can pretty much follow what they say, so they can come in and they, on their little horse and be like this, like the savior and stuff like that. But it's not gonna work out the way that they, like I said, it's not gonna work. Then we have never be so thirsty that you drink from anybody's cup. Whoa. Never be so thirsty that you drink from every cup presented to you. That's how you get poisoned. Wanna know who has cups? The King of Cups and the Fool. He has a cup on his foot, and then he has a teapot right there, and he's pouring water into the cup. And then the King of Cups hold the Ace of Cups. So this King of Cups, like I said before, probably is one in this living situationship that you with you, or trying to put you in a living situationship. So you be under their control, and they have surveillance, and they can watch you 24/7. And that's just don't do it, okay? That's just, wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. And I don't even have enemies, but if I did, I would not wish a narcissist on them. I just would not. Like, no one needs to go through that. Cause whatever they're planning is they did it intentionally, but they're gonna try to make it seem like it wasn't intentional. That's a lie. It's a lie. They're a liar. See, fake profiles. Might want to check your social medias. If it don't seem right to you, okay, yeah, something off about it. Or every picture they don't show their damn face, something's off. Okay, like something's off. They got like 12 pictures, but over 1 million followers. Something's weird. Okay, like something's weird. might, want to look into that. But that also goes to the stalking, watching, and the gaslighting. Pretty much like I said before. So they seen you. They see you moving on and being happy. They see all the effort and the work that you're putting in to heal from this sabotage, betrayal that they did to pretty much break your heart on purpose, to break you. Oh, the Two of Swords, because that can also be blocked. Even if you block this person with the fake profile, they still have access to you. Especially if they are narcissists and y'all was together, they definitely would have done that. So look at your friend list. Look at either who you added as a friend while you're with this person. If you have mutual friends, or they could be using that friend's profile to look at you and see what you're doing, that kind of thing. And or just simply asking that friend to continue looking to tell them what you're doing. Because in the Eight of Cups, there's 3 people there. And then in the Five of Pentacles, the lady is on the man's lap, and then there's 2 guys in the back of it. So, and then also, and the Ten of Wands is a person here, but then a person coming up. So it could be, 1 or 2 friends that they have, or 1 or 2 fake profiles that they have. And or might try to catfish you. So protect yourself, because I was looking at the water and stuff like that, and then with this foolish and stuff like that, because you're walking away, then the fake profile might try to catfish you. Then we have one day I will watch as you leave, and your life will lose all its meaning. Well, damn. Well, that's what they wanted. Oh, also, because with the Seven of Pentacles, there's a person here, right? That is on the floor, just sitting there. They wanted you, like I said, with the Five of Pentacles, be on the cold, struggling, right? And you come running back and rushing back to them. Or they come in and rush and be in knight in shining armor. They wanted to be the meaning for your life. So now we have the wild unknowns, pretty much what they didn't tell you, their secret intentions, their hidden intentions, stuff that you didn't see, what you didn't know. So we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. Okay, a couple of things. If y'all was together or married, y'all might get a divorce suddenly. Or if y'all was in a relationship, or y'all thought y'all was gonna have a family or get married, even engaged, you might call that off real fast out of nowhere, because the Wheel of Fortune can also be a turn, a shift, a change in event, and the Tower pretty much indicates that it was very fast and sudden and unexpected. Then we also have the Eight of Wands here, that's also fast, quick movement. So something about this relationship that you thought was long-term or very stable and solid, you find out that it's not. And the tables turn very fast, very quickly. Because I'm just seeing the Owl mainly in the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the when I found out the truth, it crushes me. But finding out that truth is what gave you this high ground, so you can move on to a more stable and solid place in your life. So you might feel like this is a down period, or something you should be, I won't say embarrassed by, but something that, like rock bottom, when it wasn't really rock bottom. Even if it is rock bottom, your come up is about to be so much better than you ever imagined. And we have the Eight of Swords. Because this mental mind trap or imprisonment that they're trying to keep you in, or tell you, or have you in, with the butterfly being there, you're seeing through that and evolving through that. Things like with the change and stuff like that, things are about to transform into something. You know, you find out the truth, you see the truth, you speak the truth, you start like defending yourself, standing your ground, and realizing that this person didn't see your worth. Well, they're gonna pretend like they didn't see your worth, but the next they knew what they was doing. But they just gonna try to play dumb, or then try to with the love bombing. Try to make some type of excuse, right? Because with the water that he's pouring is emotions, right? So it was in. He could have poured it out anytime he wanted to, but he picked and chose when he wanted to do it, which is why it's toxic and manipulative. And with the Four of Cups is apathetic. Like they didn't have the empathy where you had. They didn't care. They didn't care. They watched you put all this work and this effort to try to have a victory and stuff like that. And they wanted to keep you trapped and stuck in that connection, right? Where it would have been hard for you to make a decision to let this person go and end this relationship, even after all the pain and the heartache and the slap in the back that they did and stuff like that. They they just wanted you to become numb to it, or just become used to it, just take it and become okay with it. And even though there was a lot of stress and pressure and burden onto you, just bottle it all up and don't say anything, right? Because if you do, they will leave you out in the cold. They will break up with you. They won't give you any love and stuff like that. The whole conditional kind of thing. And they felt like that was okay and that was fine and that's cool. With the Fool being here, it was very foolish and immature that they did that, which is why you walked away. They thought this is how a relationship should start or what a relationship is. It's very foolish and arrogant. And dumb. And then they probably have the friends or some friends out here enabling them to say like, yeah, like go ahead, go do it, yeah. And they might be also lying to these friends, or they are simply telling these friends the truth, but the friends are the same way, which is why they are enabling this person. But also, if they're lying to the person or to their friends, this could be another reason why they're enabling them. They're just a whole bunch of pawns, ongoing pawns. Alright, then we have the Knight of Swords. We're talking about the rushing in and stuff like that, but also, you need to take a leap away and walk away from this person. Even if they try to rush in and be like, oh, they love you, they're sorry, they want to marry you, they want this, they want that. It's all of a sudden that's to keep you stuck and trapped in your head. Now all of a sudden they want to tell you the truth to stop you from moving on and moving forward. Two of Pentacles, because they see the progress that you're making and where you're about to, even if you don't know where you're about to go, the fact that you're healed is like you can have whatever the fuck you want. Like I popped in my head with T.I. like you can have whatever you like you can have whatever the fuck you want. And they just like, damn, hopefully she don't know that, so she will allow me to come in and sabotage it again. Yeah. Because the Knight of Swords is also, it's very fast, again, but it can also be violent. With the impulsiveness. Because they see that you're walking away. And we already see that they're angry. Well, They have in competition with you, and they are enemy, and they have malicious intent. So they are very violent. They see you about to move on, you leaving them in the past, and you about to move on to this whole new cycle, this whole new world, this whole new life, where and you're about to upgrade and have better things, while they might be out here struggling and want to come back in your life and give you this cup of love, but you just like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. And they want you to they want you to want it, and they want you to have it. Like, and it's just no. Like, it's just no. Then have the Page of Swords. Yeah. And you on a guard and on alert, using your discernment. This person trying to make it seem like they this knight when they actually just page, where you're the queen, and then at the end of the day, the knight takes orders. The knight and the page take orders from somebody else. You don't have to take orders from nobody. Why would you go to somebody or mess with somebody that can't even control it and control themselves and lead, like, have self-control and do what they want to do and do what's best for them, right? They do what's best for the sake of what everybody else is saying they should do, what everybody else say they should do, what's best for them, even if it hurts them and stuff like that. And funny enough, this is the hour that's on here. That's the only thing I see, right? And the Page of Swords brings, because pages is also messengers, so it's like this message that's coming to you. That's what changed everything. But when I found out the truth, yeah, the Page of Swords brought the truth. And it broke you free to help you continue to leave this trap or this situation in your past. And now they see that, and they try to, come back and rushing in. Now they want to tell the truth, like I said before. Now they want to fight for this. So let's see what was behind the scenes. So we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, feeding you a bunch of illusions, daydreaming, fantasies. Gonna make it seem like they didn't know what choice to do, or which choice was the right choice. When they did, because all the other cups are the same except one. They know which one to choose. And then, also, if you looked on the Wheel of Fortune, the sun is also at the bottom and the moon is at the top. The sun is at the bottom, the moon is at the top. It's pretty much the same background, but they pretty much chose what they thought the grass was going to be greener, but they didn't realize the grass was only greener there because it was fake, for one, and the grass is greener. The grass will be green wherever you water it, but they don't water anything because they hold all the love that, they don't know how to love, for one. Got that in a video. They don't know how to love. They're self-absorbed and self-centered, but they also have self-esteem issues, and they don't really love themselves or care for themselves or feel like they deserve love or worthy of love, which is why they don't know how to give love or know what love is. So when you gave it, they fucked it up and made it seem like you were wrong and something was wrong with you when you were fine the whole fucking time. Okay? Try to make it seem like you were invisible when you weren't. Okay? You brighten up the whole fucking world. Okay? So fucking bright they needed sunglasses, my guy. Like, they saw you. Okay? See the sun. What did I say? They saw you. They saw you. You brighten up their fucking world. But also, all the illusions and the lies, all that is now being seen for what it is. Okay, these came out together. So you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Devil, and the Five of Wands. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, because I'm gonna go to the next one, and then I'm gonna say what I have to say. Then we have the Four of Wands. Then the High Priestess. And then the Hangman. The King of Wands. See, and it's a snake. What did I say about it being fake? What did I say? Oh no, the card fell. It was Temperance. Temperance. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. What? The Knight of Wands, not Pentacles. They're stubborn. Oh, they're a player, but they're stubborn to releasing and letting go of their player ways, or seeing the error of their player ways, or even admit it. See, the Queen of Swords, but you see through it, as you should. Okay. So, like I was saying earlier over here, they're gonna try to come back and try to tell you the truth, or try to make it seem like y'all want the same thing. Yeah, like each other equally. Let's try to start over. Let's be friends. Let's just have fun and enjoy each other's time and enjoy each other's company. And that's all just a web of lies. Because the Six of Wands is also right here. And this is behind the scenes. And right next from the Six of Wands is the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Swords, which is stress and burdens that you didn't really see coming. Right? But then we have the Devil, which is fear and illusions, ties, karmic connections and karmic bonds and stuff like that. And then we have the Five of Wands, which is the competition, enemy, and the malicious intent. And also, this person can be very, like I said before, with the trying to keep up appearances. And the King of Wands being here is very materialistic and superficial. But they try to make it seem like everything was like a friendly competition, when it was actually like malicious. They was really trying to, compete with you or take you out and stuff like that. Let's say y'all was play fighting and stuff like that, and they would have really knocked you out if they was given the chance and the opportunity. And where you were taking it or thinking it was all friendly and nice and fun, stuff like that. No, because with the Four of Wands being here, it's like the Two of Cups to me is like talking. You see eye to eye to talking stage. The Four of Wands is like dating, but in the romantic tarot, it's a whole marriage. So like I said over here, like if you married to this person, in a relationship with this person, engaged and all this stuff, like you're gonna call that off real fast, real quick, because you're gonna start seeing through the illusions, see through the lies, because the moon is always the crescent. And I said that earlier too. If there's any lies or like true, like lies of omission and stuff like that, all that will come out. But they will definitely tell you part of the truth or half of the truth, just to keep you, like, to keep you around to make you happy and stuff like that. Be like, oh, I'm sorry, this, that, and the third. I won't do it again. It was a mistake, but it was a lie. It was part of um their tactic that they do. They pretty much see it was like a test to see how much you will put up with. Um, with the high priestess and stuff like that, it was they kept these secrets to pretty much keep you stuck, with the hangman right next to it, stuck and binded to them in this karmic cycle with them. But temperance is like angel energy and stuff like that. So that pretty much clears out the devil energy that's why it's not gonna work the way that they expect it to work. But also temperance is also balance and harmony and doing things in moderation. So this King of Cups, they will give you love, right, in little moderations or do little things to make you think that they're changing and that they're really working when that they're working on the relationship when it's all just a tactic. Because by the time you're back where there's paradise and stuff like that, they're just gonna revert back right back to the person that they once were, the player. They're just gonna go right back where you're not that type of person. That's why the high priestess here, you're starting to see through the illusions that this that this devil was trying to paint, but like this person was trying to create, and you just like that's why that like they wanted you to be cold and manipulate, like cold, harsh, brutal, don't believe in love and stuff like that, and just like you still believe in love, but you don't believe in this person, and because you see them for who they are, and it's like that's what they're finding out. It's like all their lies and all like everything that they ever said. You're now seeing, like I said before, like the web of lies with this spider being here. All the all the lies and what it costs you. Because the Eight of Pentacles is all about like work ethic, like work, effort, movements, mastery, and stuff like that. Like this person is a master manipulator and a master liar, which they literally could just simply be a narcissist. Or you're starting to realize that you didn't really know this person and you never did. And with the Eight of Cups being here, like you walking away from this person, even if they sabotaged like certain things in your life, don't allow them to continue to sabotage the rest of your life with the devil and the Six of Wands being here. Like don't, because then that would be like a self-fulfilling victory, whereas if this person wasn't here, you act like that will release this competition. You still have like competition, people might still try to compete with you, but it won't be so close and near and the person that you don't really know that's gonna, your Brutus, that kind of thing. And because that's pretty much who you in like you're fighting right now. That's the battle that you gotta fight. You gotta work on the master. How to fight and defend it, like get the snake off you. See, which is by seeing through their illusions and seeing that this person don't actually care and love you. There's a whole thing with just a trap to keep you stuck with them, and don't give to anybody else, but just simply take care of them forever. Oh, I didn't. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. It's just the relationship is superficial and materialistic. That's why they're gonna love bomb you. And this emotions that they're gonna try to make it seem like as love is just really just passion. And also because with the tempers being here, it's like the water and the fire, that gets balanced out. Because even if y'all like each other equally and stuff like that, once the Queen of Swords, because she's not about, she removes her emotions pretty much. She can detach from her emotions, right? Which is why people might say that she's mean and she cold or stuff like that, which is not the case. She just protects her emotions. She's not about to let you play with her intelligence, don't play with her emotions, right? Which is what this person will want to do. And you just like, no, you're not wasting your time. You're not wasting your time being emotional on somebody that doesn't deserve it. Because this looked like tears to me. You're not wasting your tears on somebody that doesn't deserve it. And they don't. Alright, so now let's see how they're acting. Alright, we have the Four of Wands. You might be trying to act like everything is all hunky-dory, a happy-go-lucky relationship. Right? The Four of Swords. To give you a little break, to make it seem like, you know, they're no longer that way. They changed their ways. That old them is dead and gone. But we'll find, but because I'm looking at the sword right next to them. If they sleep, why they need a sword right next to the bed? Who they waking up and stabbing? Like that kind of thing. Like who they just trying to wake up and choose violence. That's why like even like the little bed, they looking like, oh, okay, like that kind of thing. So they gonna try to make it seem like the relationship is happy and go lucky when all actuality, like when you really look at it, like it's not that. Or even like they gonna try to make it seem like they're that type of person. They got all their life, they got everything together. They're very stable and solid and grounded when that's not the case. And then, so like when certain people see that or find out the truth, it might be very shocking to them. Yeah, this King of Cups. See, it's all the water mixed emotions. They can't control their damn emotions. They all over the place, emotionally unstable. And they want your emotions to be tied in them, so your emotions, but the empath can be all over the goddamn place too, which is why you don't know what the fuck to feel. Especially if they don't know what to feel. It's just like, what? Like that kind of thing. Like you can't even understand your own emotions to like for 5 seconds because they always projecting their feelings and stuff onto you, and it's just like it's not your fault. No, it's your responsibility. Save yourself. Like save yourself. Maybe you have the Five of Wands, yeah, because they ain't trying to have a secret competition with you and bind you and can like get you in something that you don't need to be stuck in, that you done freed yourself from. And also with the exercise, cause see here he has like multiple arms, so even if there's one person coming, it's just like you can protect yourself that you don't even, you can do it all by yourself. You don't need no like you don't need backup, no nothing. You can keep them at bay, but you have to pretty much get back in touch with you and remember the power that you have, and don't give it away to this person. Ace of Cups, yeah. They gonna fight to have this new beginning in love with you, like I said before. And now all of a sudden they wanna fight. Oh no, popped in my head. Akon, believe we gonna fight. We gonna fight for our right to love, yeah. Like they like no. So they gonna try to come back and chill out for a little bit until everything's all calm and stuff like that. The honeymoon phase is all done and over with. And then they're gonna get right back to, you know, our schedule of programming. And you're just gonna be like, what the fuck just happened? And what the fuck happened is this person did a magic trick. You know, they was the same person the whole time. They was sitting here watching. You see the glass? You see binoculars? They was watching the whole fucking time. They had eyes the whole fucking time. They knew what you was doing. They saw, now they see that you happy, seem like you about to go meet new people, talk to new people, meet new lovers, okay? Let's not do that. Holler back at me, okay? Oh, what also popped in my head was Young Ma. She was like, yeah, you said you was focused on yourself. Yeah, getting, fit, focus on your wealth, like that kind of thing. Like, now we're talking about somebody else. Like, what the fuck are we doing? And then the girl was like, the amount of things that you did to me, like, I never did that shit to you. Like, I tried with you, and it seemed like you didn't care. You didn't give a fuck. So, like, you missed out on a good person. And you're like, hopefully one day you're going to stop that, because you're going to continue to miss out on people that actually give a fuck about you. So this person try to play you and end up playing theyself. Because now it's hard for them to come back in. You know the truth. You see the truth. You see through all the lies and the delusion. And what they were trying to bind you and keep you stuck and trapped in. This person saw you as an enemy. Saw you as a competition. Where you probably saw them as somebody to love and care for. Yeah. Page of Wands. And we have the Star. They're gonna pretend to they're curious, right? So they're gonna come and pretend and be like, they're just gonna pretend that, they just magically stumbled across you one day, or they were just magically thinking about you one day and stuff like that. Or how you feeling, this, and the third. But like I said before, they was watching you the whole time. You were the star. They watched you. You was in the spotlight. They watched you heal yourself from this heartbreak and stuff like that, to start having hope again, believing in yourself, getting in touch with spirit and start grounding yourself and moving on to bigger and better things. Because with the Temperance, 2 cups, right? But in the Temperance is the angel pretty much mixing the cups together within itself. And then in the Star card, you taking that one cup that's in your spirituality and stuff like that. So like from what you're receiving above your intuition, and you're pouring it into the material, right? So the below. So as above is below, that kind of thing. And they see what you're doing and what you're accomplishing and how happy you are, and the actual passion and fun that you're having for life. And that's why they're trying to come in and figure out what you're doing, or to simply want to know if you will give them a chance again. Like, what are you doing? Can they steal it? Or if they can copy it or sabotage it. Or it could be all of the above. The person's all over the place. Like I said, with the wave of emotion, they all over the place. 1 minute is one thing, next minute is another thing. Whatever empath was it this person? Like, it's just, I can't. Like, I cannot. Like, see, Wheel of Fortune. They want your fortune. They want things to turn out in their favor, not your favor. But what they don't realize, because he has the snake in his hand, what they didn't realize is that the Wheel of Fortune have all the fake signs around it, right? Nobody moves the fucking wheel, nor nobody can move the Wheel of Fortune. Nobody can cause a fucking tower moment if it's not deemed by the divine, that kind of thing. Because the tower is a divine intervention as well. We already have an angel out here. That's what the lightning's all about. And then the Wheel of Fortune, there's literally an angel. No, something, I think that's the world card. There's literally an angel in the corner. So it's just like, why did the snake believe that they would be able to change this or manipulate this or things to turn in their favor? It's the devil. It's very toxic and manipulative and very stupid. The devil wanted to become God or wanted to be like God, and God was like, no, no. Then it was a whole fight, a whole battle. Devil thought he was gonna win it, right? God bust out with a whole new sword the devil ain't know about, and was destroyed. Him and his army. Because when he was kicked out, it wasn't just him. A lot of not a lot. Well, I don't know how many angels, but some angels went along with him, right, and followed him. But there was still enough left. That's what we know about Michael and Gabriel and Raphael and Metatron and stuff like that. But Metatron have a brother named Sandophone, but they don't really talk about Sandophone, but it's alright. I'm gonna talk about him. And that pretty much plays a very huge role in protecting humans. So it's just like, the devil probably got in this person's ear. They probably thought they was gonna win, but they literally says, and almost a lot of times, the angel's gonna crush the devil. Well, crush every snake or every serpent. Well, technically it was women's. That when they see a snake, they gonna crush it on the head. And it's a girl with a snake. You're going to crush it. You don't have to worry about it. The evil and malicious ways, you're always gonna come above it. Rise above it. That's why I said they didn't really think this through. Death. See? Yeah, it's gonna come to an end. You saw who they really are, and pretty much was like, yeah, no, I don't want it. Boom. Happy squirrel. Yeah. You saw through their illusions and the lies and the tricks that they really thought they would continue to have all these secrets and be happy about it. You was never gonna find out and stuff like that. But the death coming, like, all of that is changing. All that is no longer happening. And they come in praying, begging, please don't let this come to an end. Please don't let this person find out, and da-da-da-da-da-da. But the death card with the crowns and all those sorts of stuff, it's a pretty much say, like, it doesn't matter who you are. Death comes for everybody. Changes comes and happens to everybody. And where this change is very unexpected, but it's a good change. It gets you out of this fucked up ass situation thinking that things was gonna get better and things was gonna grow or evolve and work well, or even that things was your fault. It was never your fault. It was this person and their intentions and who they are in deep down. Right? Sad squirrel. Now the secret's out, and they sad. Because they wanted to, because with the sun here, and like I said, with the temperance and the death card, all the see, and the lightning. Look at the lightning. Like, Divine was like, I got something for that ass. And they just want to impose on your happiness and stop your healing and stop you from moving forward. And it's not fair, nor okay. Then we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, they're going to try to come in and be like, I was just worried about you. I was just thinking about you. Are you okay? How is everything? We didn't talk forever. Oh my God. I miss you so much. We should hang out. Oh my God. Like, no. No. Because they see Major Arcana. They see that you're going, like, the path that you're on is a path of happiness. They see that. You might not see that because your back is this way, but they see all of it. So they trying to come in, stop it by being the same old, but hiding it behind a fake happy, facade, a mask, and make it seem like it's romantic and all loving, because it's a fish here looking at, in the night, King of Cups, a fish looking at the king, and there's two fishes looking at the knight, right? They're gonna come in on this little journey and be like, it's all romance. I'm a romance, so we're gonna get back together. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be beautiful. And it's like, no. Then for a rude awakening. Right? Queen of Pentacles, you are stable and grounded. Because it's a goat on the devil card. What are you saying on? A damn goat. Like, you're okay. You don't need this person. You see through all the tactics and stuff like that. It's like, you... you the captain now. Right? Because I'm looking at the pentacles. You have, like, you holding, you don't, but there's, you're putting yourself first and stuff like that, and to look after yourself but avoid vanity. You're not letting somebody else dictate or determine your self-worth and how you should see yourself and how you should value yourself. There we go. There we go. Then the two of swords. I keep saying the two of pentacles. Somebody might be juggling. Oh, they try to juggle you. Or they wanted you to go back and forth, make it a very hard decision to cut them out and to close this situation. Right, where before I was like, they wanted your heart to be closed. Because see here, this heart, the sword is stabbed in the heart. In this deck, the swords is actually above the head. They wanted it to be mentally agonizing, or like you to be in mental distress trying to cut this person out or block them or let them go. Also, they didn't want you to see something coming or see the full truth or know the whole truth. The waves in them, yeah. Do you have mixed emotions? To go back and forth. That's the two of pentacles, the juggling. You're the two of wands. You don't move forward. See, you just be stuck looking in the past all day. Having the, like, you literally have the world in your hands, the chance to literally move on and move into a new cycle, move forward. But they want you to just be stuck looking at the past and looking at them. What popped in my head was Mr. Macy's, look at me, like that kind of thing. And then you later on gonna be stuck there on some existence is pain, like that kind of shit. Like this person, like, no, stay away from them. Then we have, it's time for me to heal now. Like, yes, you should heal, and that's what they see with the star. They see you healing, moving on, and happy, and they see everything that is about to come for you, and now they just like, yeah, this, if I go in any later, she will really block me out and fully actually move on, and I will never have a chance for her to even turn around and look at me in that way again. See, energy taker. Yeah, what did I say? Stay away from this person. Just stay away from this person. Especially if you're an empath, stay the fuck away from that. Just stay away. Save yourself. Then we have guardian of the family and tribe. So it could be a family member. Or with this page of swords, it could be a family member that ends up telling you or helping you. Or, your tribe helps, somebody helps you. And then we have Ride 'em Cowboy. Yeah, on this damn horse. They really want to come in very fast, very swiftly. Gonna try to talk that hot shit in your ear, that little nice, little sweet, little nothing. Just trying to rush things. Might even rush over the issue, or give you half truths, little bits of the truth, so we could get this, party started. So you can, continue to look at them and pay them attention. They have, I feel cold and detached from this connection. I can't feel right now. Which is what they want you to do. You might, to this person, or for this situation, you're cold and detached. Which is why you need to separate with the Eight of Cups and walk away from this person, because this person is pulling and tying to your emotions and your energy. So you need to get away from them so you can start getting more in touch and in tune with your energy and your emotions and stuff like that. And what do you want? What are you feeling? that kind of stuff. And realize that you're not invisible. You are visible. Your feelings are valid. You have ideas. Some people will love to hear them. Um, and that would be another thing that you need to exercise, like physical exercise, but also spiritual exercise. Then we have, I feel like a ticking time bomb. Which also, if you blow up or lash out at this person, they will try to make it seem like you're crazy. So don't do that. Just break up and walk away. If it's a job, quit and walk away. Like, it's not worth looking crazy in front of these people, because like, you might feel like you're at rock bottom, but that's when your true character shows and come out. When you don't get your way, when somebody says no, that kind of thing. That's when your true character comes out. So if you know at that point in time, like, how you about to lash out, that's not who you are, then don't do it. Because that's what everybody else is going to be like, oh, that's what they were like, oh, so she was like this the whole time. I knew she was faking. I knew she was pretending. And then this is kind of sort of what they want. People to look at you in a different light and look at you in a different way. So you can be left out in the cold. And people can be like, no, I'm going to, isolate from her. I don't want to be around her. I don't want this. I don't want that. Don't be a pawn. Don't play into their tricks. Let them play with themselves. Okay? Don't see the drama for their mama. Then we have, you never leave my thoughts. Then we have, I'm so exhausted and I don't know how to begin again. There. And that's the time that they want to do this whole sneak attack and stab you in the back. That's the plan. So you don't have enough energy to fight. The energy taker. You don't have enough energy to fight, to defend yourself. See, bye. Just bye. You have enough energy to fight. You can't do nothing. You can't start a new idea, start a new project. Nothing. None of it. And then they're going to start saying you're the problem, what's wrong, when it's just like, bitch, if you wasn't out here taking my energy and just focus on your own self, I will have the energy to do what I need to do. But I don't, because you just out here taking energy that don't belong to you. The fuck? And doing absolutely nothing with it because you don't know what to do with it. You dumbass. Like, that kind of thing. Like, it's like, it's really them that's the problem, but they're trying to make it seem like it's you. And then that's why spirit could also be mad. Just like, bitch, this person was fine. You're the real snake. You're the real problem. You're the real wolf in sheep's clothing. You're the one that needs to be eliminated, not this person. So you trying to get this person out. So you said, let's get out the problem. We gonna take out the problem. We gonna help you get rid of the problem. But little did you know, you were the fucking problem. Like, and that, then they could be mad, throwing in more of a tantrum that things are not going in their favor. But it was always evil and malicious. It doesn't benefit nobody but them. Why would they help with that? Why would they help in a selfish plan? They're not selfish, which is why they say don't be vain. See, face your fears. With the DMX on the side, say in your DMX voice. Then we have, it is so not my job to feel bad. It is not my job to make you feel better after hurting me. Exactly. Because it's not. It is not. You're fearing that you're not strong enough to face this person, or let this person go or move on from this person. But you are. Because yet again. Okay. When there's queens, right? What comes out? Knights and pages. Okay? When they're by themselves, what comes out? A king. They're not a fucking king. They're actually a knight. Well, they could become a knight, but from time to time they're actually a goddamn page. You're not on their level. You never came out as a page or a knight or this or that. You came out as queen. Queen of Swords multiple times, but then the Queen of Pentacles. Standing in your power and your discernment, cutting people off that no longer suit you or serve you, and standing like with the Queen of Pentacles, being stable and grounded, making your own decisions, being financially stable, and tending and caring for yourself, taking care of your house and your home. And looking for people that actually, not even looking, but finding out what you want and seeing what's out there and what suits and fits your needs. And this person is not one of them. See, divine male, divine feminine. Damn near close to the Empress. Right? Because with the High Priestess here, you see through this whole illusion that they not actually a damn king whatsoever. Carter case, STD or STI. That didn't come out in a while. Oh, that could be the truth. That could be the truth. Then we have allow me in your world. What did I say with the Two of Swords? She blocked them out. They can't get back in. And you moving on. And they see that you either blocked them, you moving on, and they just like no. So you can't move forward. They can't move forward with you because you don't allow them in your world. You blocked them out. And they stuck on you and watching you and trying to come back in and try to figure out how the fuck they can get back in, but they did way too much. So you just like, no, stay where the fuck you are. Leave me alone. Like if you in this boat, they sitting here trying to jump into the water to swim to the boat. You just like, no. No. Overwhelmed. Yeah. This shit could be overwhelming. Because why the fuck wouldn't they just leave you alone? It's like when they wanted you, they did absolutely nothing to keep you around. Now that you're no longer there, and you're doing what's best for you, you happy. Okay? Because the Hangman could be also a spiritual awakening and enlightenment. Also, the Tower too. So it's like you starting to enlighten to the fuckery that they was doing, but also the qualities and the gift that you have and you bring to this world. And now you're happy with your life. And they just trying to come in and fuck up your happiness. What happened to don't worry, be happy? Like no. Like they try to make you worry and not be happy. That's not what the song says. Like, Then we have conscious vice. Like they know what they're doing. They are consciously aware of what they're doing. They know this is a problem. They know that this is how they handle things. Yeah, kick the bucket. But the Four of Swords, like this, need to come to an end. It need to come to an end. Like come to a complete end, to stop. Especially with the death, like let it go. Like it needs to kick the bucket. It needs to close out completely, and y'all separate and move on and move forward. Do we have hesitant? Hesitate. Like yeah. You know what they need, like in Men in Black, like that light, like they just simply don't remember you at all. Like they don't, because it seems like they won't stop, and they need to stop. Then we have blunt. Okay, two things: you might need a blunt, or you want a blunt, or with the Queen of Swords being out here, you might need to be very blunt with this person. Or once you say no, they might come, but they might start being blunt to try to hurt your feelings. But you know it's just a temper tantrum them lashing out, which is pretty more conclude and solidify what I said about the pages. Well, just one page, but the fool being out here, they're just foolish and very impulsive. And then, the foolish and impulsiveness. And, supported the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Wands is all fast and in and out, hot and cold, which supports the mixed emotions all over the place. Which is why they can also be scatterbrained. Then we have for the kids. They won't come up with an excuse. We'll use an excuse. That's gonna be like for the kids, gonna be for this person. Somebody could have died, now they're making them realize the error of their ways, and now they want this and this and that. Yeah, rumors. Didn't I say this person gonna either start rumors? Yeah. This person either was talking about you already, or if you reject this person, they gonna start spreading rumors to try to keep people away from you and put you out in the cold. Artistry. Yeah, they gonna get very creative with these rumors. But if you block this person out, at some point in time, the people around them or the people around you, they will start to realize, you saying all this, how are you knowing this information? How are you getting this information? And if they say like, oh, we're friends, and they're just like, are you really friends with this person? And it's like, if you're friends with this person and we're friends, like, are you doing this shit about me? Like, that kind of thing. And people just further, like with the sun, just further and further see them for the person that they really is. And then the truth gonna come out at some point in time, like, y'all not friends, y'all not in a relationship. They're trying to get a relationship, or they wanted to get a relationship with you, and you said no, or you reject them, or you broke up with them, and they just haven't moved on. Or because you did that, now they have some secret animosity towards you and jealous and try to destroy your life and your happiness. Some vendetta. And they might have, with the other two people, some of y'all in this situation, they might have recruited other people to help them do this. See, because you got caution. Like, yeah, you gotta protect yourself. With this look over your shoulder, protect yourself from this person. Also, check your friend list. Because this person, the narcissist, like I said, if you had a parent that was a narcissist, look up narcissists and stuff like that, narcissistic tendencies, what they do. Then you might realize what parent that is. But if it's like one if it's sometimes with a narcissistic parent and stuff like that, a narcissistic dynamic, if it is a parent, one or more of their kids probably will see through the tactics and stuff like that. So when other people try to come around and manipulate them, they can't, because the narcissistic parent already like abused all of it out. They're just like, bro, I know what you're doing, like that kind of thing. You saw through all the illusions and the fake with the high priestess here. You see through the secrets and what they're trying to hide and the manipulations. And they might also be mad about that because they can't use you or manipulate you the way that they wanted. And it's like tough tits, bro. Like, that's like, fuck out my face, like that kind of thing. It's just like, you're mad because you're not the first narcissist I dealt with. Like, fuck off. Like, like, then we have something exciting lies ahead. See what I said? You don't see it because you're like, it's behind you. When this person actually see it because they're focusing completely on you, and you're focusing on what you're trying to accomplish and what you're doing now. Then we have boredom. Yeah, this person is just bored. They see you happy doing shit. Now they trying to and make their life exciting in some way, shape, or form by riding your coattails and bothering you. And it's just like, fuck off. Flaky. See? Knight of Wands is a very flaky in and out person. As fast as they're gonna rush in is as fast as they're gonna rush out. Then we have, this is an important turning point in your life. This is why you have all the major arcanas out. And whatever lies ahead, but the moon card, you might not know what exactly it is, but it's definitely better than what the fuck this person is. And then we have this. So this is pretty much like the themes, what's going on, or even like more information. Okay, so we have stubbornness, evidence, and accident. Didn't I say the Knight of Pentacles at one point in time? And I was like, they was being stubborn. Yeah. So we have selfishness, malicious attitude, arrogance, and in evidence we have detection, investigation, proof, and accident says danger, caution, and incident. So it's proof that whatever they trying to say was an accident, it was actually, they planned it. It was they wanted it to happen the way that it happened, and they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear the truth about this supposed accident. But the truth of the matter is that it wasn't a fucking accident. They know what they was doing with the conscious vice. They knew what the fuck they was doing. They intentionally did it. They wanted it their way or no way at all. They intentionally did it. Yeah! With marionette. With dictatorship, dominance, and... I don't say that one. Like, yeah. They wanted you to be their puppet. What did I say? They purposely did it. Intentionally did it. They wanted you to be the little puppet. Be... all confused, come to them. They be your leader. They be your God. You worship them. You care for them. You do everything to appease and stroke their little minor ego. And they will be great. They will be happy. But you'll be miserable. Right? Then we have sweetheart. Pure, unconditional love, and beloved. Right? But they will try to pretend to be a sweetheart. What just popped in my head was Jerry. Also with the Macy's, with the Mr. Macy's, look at me, that kind of thing. They wanted you to simply be their Macy's, but they wanted you to always look at them and care and only have eyes for them. But what popped in my head was with the sweetheart, was when Rick pretty much told Jerry that he's a pesticide. And he's a pesticide. He's a predator and a pesticide because he gets people to feel sorry for them, and that's how they tend to stick around and tend to care for him and stuff like that, where he just feel a self-pity and they want other people to pity him and feel sorry for him, when it's just like half the time she just do dumb shit. Like when he was trying to help Morty with his science project, and Morty was trying to tell him that Pluto wasn't a planet. He didn't want to listen to it. He's very stubborn, even though there's proof and evidence to show that it's not a fucking planet anymore. Like that kind of thing. He just wanted Morty to go along with it because he was the father. He was the parent. He's smart enough. He's like smarter than Rick and that kind of thing. It was all competition. Right? And they felt, they thought it was okay. That was everything was gonna be stable, like stability, harmony, and acceptance. They wanted you to accept it and be okay with it. It was a-okay. There was nothing wrong with what they was doing. Right? And then we have schedule, management, planned, organized. Told you. It was a plan. They did it. They was a part of the plan. They organized it. They set the whole shit up. Then we have care, parenthood, pension, patron, and support, not punishment. So if y'all broke up, and let's say y'all broke up and y'all kept things like open ended, right? Like, oh, let's say like y'all might get back together later on and stuff like that. You want to work on yourself and heal yourself and do this kind of things and stuff like that. But while you was doing that, they said everything under the sun or did everything under the sun behind your back and expect you to. Let's say when y'all was together, you were this person puppet, right? Y'all broke up or y'all separated. They wanted you to pretty much heal or stuff like that. Or you to them, what you're doing is pretty much making yourself sexier and better for them. But while you were doing it, wasn't you were never doing it for them. You was mainly doing it for yourself. And once you did it for you, like started doing that, you realized you didn't have anything in common with this person. You don't really want to be with this person, and you started moving on. And this person pretty much got the picture that they was being left behind. Um, and tried, now try to go, like, had to rush above the schedule that they try to plan to come back in. Also, because it was a ghost here, they probably could have ghosted you. And that was all scheduled and planned, too. And they thought this plan was going to work out. Oh, okay, everything was going to work out the way it was supposed to work out. It was going to be, everything was in its place at the right time. And they, because now I'm looking at the support with the three. They have the support, people working with them, people um, agreeing with them that they know their place, they know their role, they know what they're supposed to do, and all this stuff. But it was that, and then we also have caution here, and we had caution already. So it's like this person knew what they was doing. They're gonna try to play dumb, but that was never the case. Like frightened. Yeah, that's depression, phobia, and paranoid. They wanted you to be scared, and you rush back and run back to them. And they could, as if they're your savior, they would protect you and they would save you. Yeah, we have nightmare, suffering, darkness, and persecution. And then we have real estate with wealth, investment, and mega project. So whatever they intended for you, now that their proof and evidence are coming out, that they're gonna try to make it seem like it was an accident, but it wasn't an accident. They're gonna still try to be like, it was an accident. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. It is, but I just blah 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 blah. But that was never the case, because now everybody know and see what they spend their time and what they really invested in with the Eight of Pentacles. What they spend their time doing is creating nightmares and suffering for somebody else to pretty much make them their puppet and make them their pawn. And they try to pretend and wear this mask of they're this sweetheart and they love you and they care for you and they're pure and stuff like that. But it's all a lie. Also, I have another thing. It's all a lie. And behind closed doors, this person is actually sad inside and out and filled with a whole bunch of paranoia. And as a result, they project a lot of their fears onto you, or their paranoia onto you. That's also causing you depression and darkness and suffering. So to the people that just seeing the surface, they think everything is okay, and that's could be why they also supporting them. right? With the three people, like I said, the enabling people, because they only see the surface. They don't see when, with the schedule, they don't see when this person is off the clock, the behind the scenes. How they really are. They can manage this mask that they wear or who they are for but so long around certain people, that kind of thing. Oh, that I was gonna say, because there's a baby here and then there's a baby here. If you have a those with the narcissist, they that child might end up being a narcissist, or the child see through their narcissistic ways, and then they gonna isolate, like, pretty much do the same thing they did to you with that child. So be careful with that. If you have a child with this narcissist, then you're gonna have like another baby narcissist, okay? Because that if this, they gonna try to make it into a marionette and a puppet, and if they can't, they will literally be like, I have no use for this child. I can't manipulate it. I can't use it. I can't do this. I don't. That kind of thing. So, and they don't really see anything wrong with it. Their love is transactional, not unconditional. And everything they do to you, they gonna do to that child. So, yeah. Then we have I Am Kali. From death comes rebirth. And in the death card, that's what the sun is all about. A new day is gonna rise, a new dawn and stuff like that. The sun is always gonna rise. So we have, don't I say this, princess with powerful personal growth. So like I said, with the hangman in the tower, like they see you going through this powerful, like, spiritual journey and spiritual growth. You healing yourself, doing what's best for you, no longer under this person's control or manipulation, and now they're trying to rush back in to get you to give to them again or be under their control again. Right? Then we have the eclipse mermaid, a powerful energy shift. Then we also have the sun and we have the moon out here, and that makes an eclipse. And we have the death card coming out. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. And the World. World is all about cycles closing and coming to an end. We have the Wheel of Fortune twice, and that's all about changes. Things turning. We have death. Things coming to an end. Also, with the tower being here, whatever God destroys cannot and will not be rebuilt. So... tough titties again. Like, they gonna be sitting there trying to rebuild this shit for mad long, and it will never be rebuilt again. Then we have a storm angel with collisions of belief, style, attitude, and energy. Yeah, y'all don't match. Y'all don't mesh. Y'all don't work together. It won't never stand to work together again. It's like a magnet, because that's what popped in my head. Like, y'all always will be like like it will never come. Like, y'all always will be repelling. Even if they try to come close to you and stuff like that, or y'all get close, like, it will be for a second and then it just bounced right back. Like, it just won't do it. It won't work. And then we have the witch at the end of the world, an important end, a new beginning. See, with that death, I told you. Heal yourself in this person, let it go and move on. Then we have strangely lonely, holding on way too tight, and voodoo and blue, back off. Yeah, because what I said with the devil with the binding stuff, also on the back of one of my decks, it was something about disturbance and supernatural. So if they doing spell work, which is why you need to further, like, walk away from this person, because if you're around them or you even give them the time of day or do certain things, it'll pretty much activate whatever they're trying to activate, and then you be this person puppet. Don't do it. Like, no. Also, a spirit, it will also protect you, but you need to help spirit help you. Okay? Spirit cannot intervene in your free wills. Well, intervene on your free wills and stuff like that. Where this person is trying to intervene on your free will. Then we have hollow grave. You miss someone. But we also have the butterflies. Okay, so the person that put you in this mental mind trap is probably the person that you miss. See with the butterflies? Right? But you're freeing yourself because you know the truth. You see, now we're realizing, understanding the truth, and moving on and moving forward. Or you could be the one missing this person and stubborn to the evidence that is being presented to you that this person is not what's best for you, and you're just saying that everything's okay because you're just focusing on the surface level, but there's like what's happening but underneath the scenes, behind the scenes, where this person's not really telling you. There's a lot more, which is why they are lying to you and trying to keep certain things away from you, or trying to manipulate you and gaslight you so they can think for you, be this wolf in sheep clothing. So you hold on to everything that they say, all the words that they say, everything that they say, like very tightly, and you don't let it go. But also with this powerful growth and this important, and some of y'all, I could say, definitely walked away from this person, saw this person for who they are. With the Two of Swords, you blocked this person out, and you did a good job. Okay, continue doing it. Continue walking away from this person and leave them in the past and let them stay there. Yeah, but that's all that I see for this reading. If you feel like this reading helped you or resonated with you, then please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye.